In the vast tapestry of Norse mythology, Fenrir stands as a symbol of untamed chaos and inevitable fate. This monstrous wolf born of prophecy embodies the cosmic cycle of destruction and renewal. The tale of Fenrir unfolds with themes of prophecy, betrayal, and apocalypse. Fenrir, the monstrous wolf of Norse legend, is a being of immense power and ferocity. Born of Loki and the giantess Angerboda, his very existence strikes fear into the hearts of gods and mortals alike. His nature is wild and untamable, a force of chaos and destruction that defies control. Unlike ordinary creatures, Fenrir possesses a keen intelligence and cunning that makes him even more formidable. His ferocity knows no bounds, as he embodies the primal, untamed aspects of nature that cannot be subdued. In appearance, Fenrir is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. He is a colossal wolf, his size and strength ever-growing, symbolizing his unstoppable power. By the time of Ragnarok, his jaws stretch from the sky to the earth, a physical manifestation of his boundless might. His fur is thick and coarse, dark as the night, bristling with an aura of menace. Muscles ripple beneath his skin, a testament to his raw physical strength. His eyes are fiery and intense, burning with an inner fury that reflects his relentless spirit. When he bares his teeth, they glint with a lethal sharpness, capable of rending flesh and crushing bone with ease. Fenrir is the epitome of the monstrous and untamed, a being of unparalleled power and ferocity, whose very existence heralds the end of the world. In the primordial chaos of Norse mythology, Fenrir's origins are as dark and ominous as his destiny. Born of the trickster god Loki and the fearsome giantess Angerboda, Fenrir entered the world alongside his equally fearsome siblings, Jormungandr, the colossal Midgard serpent destined to encircle the earth, and Hel, the somber ruler of the underworld. This lineage alone marked Fenrir and his kin as beings of extraordinary power and potential calamity, each child embodying aspects of chaos and destruction that would shape the cosmos. The gods, ever vigilant of the balance within their realms, could not ignore the birth of Loki's monstrous offspring. Seeking insight, they consulted a seeress whose prophecies revealed a grim fate. She foretold that Fenrir would grow at an alarming rate, his strength and ferocity becoming unparalleled. In the end, he would wreak havoc upon Asgard, playing a pivotal role in the cataclysmic events of Ragnarok. The most chilling part of her prophecy was the prediction that Fenrir would ultimately kill Odin, the Allfather, signaling the downfall of the divine order. The prophecy instilled a profound fear among the Aesir. They realized that the imminent threat posed by Fenrir and his siblings could not be underestimated. However, they faced a dilemma. Killing Fenrir outright would be a direct violation of the natural order and could invoke even greater chaos. Instead, they decided to raise him in Asgard, keeping him under close surveillance. Tyr, the brave god of war and justice, took on the responsibility of feeding and caring for Fenrir, fostering a bond of trust with the fearsome wolf. As Fenrir grew, so did his power and the god's apprehension. The wolf's wild and untamable nature became more pronounced, and his intelligence made him even more dangerous. The gods witnessed Fenrir's rapid growth with a mix of awe and dread, understanding that the time would soon come when they could no longer control him. Odin, the wisest of the gods, understood that action needed to be taken to prevent the prophecy from coming true. Thus, the stage was set for one of the most significant and poignant tales in Norse mythology, the Binding of Fenrir. As Fenrir's strength and size continued to grow, the gods realized that his presence posed an ever-increasing threat to their safety and divine order. Despite their efforts to keep him close and under control, Fenrir's power was becoming unmanageable. The gods initially tried to bind Fenrir with conventional chains, presenting each chain to him as a harmless game and a test of his strength. These chains, known as leading and dromi, were forged with the strongest materials available to the gods. However, Fenrir easily broke free from both, snapping them as if they were mere threads. Realizing that more extraordinary measures were required, the gods convened and decided to seek the help of the dwarves, master craftsmen renowned for their ability to forge the magical and the impossible. The gods approached the dwarves of Svartalfheim, requesting a binding that no strength could break. The dwarves crafted Gleipnir, a ribbon-like binding that was paradoxically thin and incredibly strong. Gleipnir was made from 6 mythical ingredients: the sound of a cat's footsteps, the beard of a woman, the roots of a mountain, the sinews of a bear, the breath of a fish, and the spittle of a bird. Each ingredient was impossible to procure by ordinary means, adding to Gleipnir's enchanted properties. Though it appeared delicate and fragile, Gleipnir possessed unparalleled strength, capable of binding even the mightiest of beings. The gods, now armed with this magical ribbon, devised a plan to ensnare Fenrir once and for all. The gods approached Fenrir with Gleipnir, presenting it as yet another test of his strength. However, Fenrir, wary of their intentions, demanded a gesture of good faith. He agreed to be bound only if one of the gods placed their hand in his mouth as a sign of trust, knowing that if the gods tried to trick him, he could bite off the hand. Tyr, known for his bravery and honor, volunteered, understanding the importance of the task at hand. As the gods bound Fenrir with Gleipnir, he struggled mightily, but the ribbon held fast. Realizing he had been deceived, Fenrir clamped down on Tyr's hand, severing it. With Tyr's sacrifice, Fenrir was successfully bound. The gods secured Gleipnir to a massive rock and drove a sword into Fenrir's mouth to keep it open, preventing him from biting anyone else. Fenrir's howls echoed across the realms, a chilling reminder to the gods of the force they had contained but not destroyed. Fenrir remained bound until the time of Ragnarok, when his bonds would weaken, allowing him to break free and unleash his wrath upon Asgard. Ragnarok, the prophesied end of the world in Norse mythology, is heralded by a series of ominous signs and events. The death of Baldur, the beloved god of light, marks the beginning of the end, plunging the gods into mourning and dread. Following this tragedy, Fimbulwinter descends upon the world, a relentless winter lasting 3 years without respite. This harsh, unforgiving season brings widespread suffering and chaos among humans, weakening their spirits and breaking social bonds. During this time, other signs manifest. The sun and moon are swallowed by Skal and Hati, two monstrous wolves, plunging the world into darkness. The earth trembles and mountains crumble as the Midgard serpent, Jormungandr, stirs in the ocean, causing massive tidal waves. Loki breaks free from his chains, and the ship Naglfar sets sail, carrying giants and other monstrous beings towards the plains of Vigrid, otherwise known as the last battlefield. Amidst this chaos, Fenrir breaks free of his bonds. Despite the incredible strength of Gleipnir, the cataclysmic events leading up to Ragnarok cause it to weaken. The great wolf, sensing the unraveling of the cosmic order, strained against Gleipnir. As the earth trembled and the skies darkened, Fenrir finally broke free, his escape marking the dawn of Ragnarok. Fenrir, now unbound and filled with a fury fueled by centuries of imprisonment, joined the forces of chaos led by his father Loki. The fire giant Surtur, wielding a flaming sword, led the legions of Muspelheim, setting the world ablaze. Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, rose from the ocean's depths, poisoning the skies and seas with his venom. Together, these forces marched towards Asgard, the realm of the gods, ready for the final confrontation. Fenrir's role in the battle was pivotal. With jaws that stretched from the skies to the earth, he charged into the fray, consuming everything in his path. His primary target was Odin, who had long anticipated this moment. Despite Odin's wisdom and preparedness, the prophecy dictated that he was fated to fall to Fenrir. In a fierce and desperate struggle, Fenrir overpowered Odin and devoured him, fulfilling the prophecy and signaling a significant blow to the divine order. However, the gods were not without hope. Vidar, Odin's son, stepped forward to avenge his father. Known for his immense strength and silence, Vidar, the god of vengeance, confronted Fenrir. He pried open Fenrir's jaws and, using all his strength, drove a sword into the great wolf's heart. Fenrir fell, but not before leaving an indelible mark on the world. The Battle of Ragnarok resulted in widespread destruction, engulfing the world in flames and venom. Many gods, giants, and monsters perished in the conflict, marking the end of an era. The sky fell, the earth was submerged in water, and the remnants of creation were consumed by chaos. Yet, from this devastation emerged the seeds of renewal. The cycle of destruction and rebirth began anew. The surviving gods, including Vidar and his brother Vali, as well as Thor's sons Modi and Magni, came together to rebuild the world. A new earth rose from the waters, fresh and fertile, ready to be repopulated. Two human survivors, Lif and Lifthrasir, emerged from their hiding place in Yggdrasil's protective branches and were tasked with repopulating the new world. The renewed world, a place of peace and harmony, was free from the old conflicts and filled with the promise of a fresh start. Fenrir's legacy, though marked by destruction, underscored the eternal cycle of Norse mythology. From chaos and ruin arises renewal and hope, ensuring the continuity of life and the cosmos. Fenrir, the monstrous wolf of Norse mythology, embodies the raw power of chaos and the inevitability of fate. His story, woven with themes of prophecy and the cyclical nature of existence, highlights the eternal struggle between order and disorder. Fenrir's legacy serves as a reminder of the destructive forces that pave the way for renewal. In the end, the tale of Fenrir stands as a testament to the relentless march of destiny, leaving a lasting impression of the balance between creation and destruction and the ever-turning wheel of the cosmos.